Hey, hello everyone. My name is Ravindra and I welcome you to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are seeing the integration of Outlook to the Teams. Whenever new email receive and it has an attachment, the attachment we will send to Microsoft Teams without any premium connector or any complex solution. We will create very simple Power Automate flow that will help us to achieve this scenario. So let's go and see it practically. So email is written here, okay, to the Sanika Thorat with an outlook to the Teams file export as an header, and here we have some subject and two attachment I have added here. So let's click on the send and let's I go to Microsoft Teams. Okay, I'm on Microsoft Teams. Let wait for a couple of seconds. So or in the back end our Power Automate flow will trigger and we receive the notification here. In the Outlook, if you see, we receive the email because this is sent to ourself only. In the Teams also we will receive. Just wait. So friends, if you see, I receive the notification as well as the message, okay, on the Teams. Here you can see, hi Sanika, please find the below attachment, thanks and regards. And we have the both the attachment added. If I want to see, let's I click on the weekly attachment, so it will open the new tab and you can view it here. Friends, I hope you are able to view the PDF here, and if user want to download, so he can download from here. And if you want to share as well, he can also share the this file to the anyone. Let's go and create this Power Automate flow. So I'm on the Microsoft Power Automate, make.Power Automate. Given the flow name Outlook to Teams file export 1, and selected a trigger here. The new trigger we are selected V3 trigger. When a new email arrives, you can take V2 as well. It works fine. So let's we go with V3. This is newly triggered, so that's why we're going with this. Let's click on the create to create the Power Automate flow. So we are using the new designer to create this flow. Let's first give the connection here, okay. By clicking on the change connection, we'll give the connection. Simply I will select the valid connection here, and here we will click on the show all, from whom this email should receive. If you want to filter the emails only for that specific email, you want to filter the attachment, so you can add that all the filters here, like to CC, then from the to or CC from anyone, or from who is sending in that email, then it should include attachment. So we'll keep it this yes, because we need the attachment in this flow. So that's why if you want to filter your Power Automate flow, okay, only for specific filter you want to run this flow, so you can add it here and importance attachment only. So this filter options you can use it. And for to give the dynamic value, you can click on here use dynamic content, so you can add the dynamic content here as well, friends. Okay, then let's click on the plus icon here, and first we will use here initialize variable action. So I will type here variable, because we need a variable. Initialize a variable because in our email multiple files can be attached there, correct? Like sometime there is 1, 2 or 10 or 20 n number of files can be attached to the our email. So to take all that files in the single variable, we are use this variable. So we'll use var attachments, and we will set it as a string here, okay. Then we will use here Teams connector. So let's say use a Teams. Let's click on the see more to see all the listed connectors. So we have all these listed connectors available in the Teams. But whenever the cases came to send an attachment to team, we not have any specific connector available to us. The connector is available to us is post a message in chat or a channel. So let's try to utilize this connector, post a message to chat or channel. We'll post as a flow bot. If you want to post as a user, you can post as a user as well. Okay. And if you want to post where you need to post, so you can post there as well. Okay. So I will use your flow bot so we can understand it is came from the. So we will select here group chat. So we selected a chat with a flow bot. Let's use the email to whom we need to send. So we click on this dynamic content. Okay. And then enter the email address here. So whom it is sended to, will add that email. Okay. And if you see here, we not have any attachment. Okay. If I click on the show all, so we have only is alert and we can be passed the body here in the HTML format, friends. So let's we click here and let's we pass our email body. Let's we go and pass the subject. Subject should be in the bold tag, so we will use here P and we will close the bold tag here. Okay. Then we will use here, we need to pass the body, so we simply go to the dynamic content and select the body here, and then we use here br tag. Okay. So br tag is used for the separation of lines, so we'll use in small letters. Then we need to add an attachment here, friends. Okay. To add the attachment, we can have the multiple options, but the easiest way is to, like, we will save this attachment to any document library and then use the link of that document library file here simply. Okay. So let's we try it for one small demo. Okay. Let's we go to our any document library. So here I am on my SharePoint. So let's we copy this. Okay. The link from here to try it's working or not. We'll go in the stepwise manner, so you will also learn and we can also implement in the proper way. So I'm just copying the link. If I click on the copy, and currently I'm taking anyone with the link, he can edit. Okay. So let's we go, and then we will use here a href tag here, href equal to, then we need to use the text here. So we'll pass the text. Link, we will use here link. Okay. So simply I will use your Windows V, and then let's use the let's provide the link simply here, and then we need to pass the text. So we will use it here, pass the text. Okay. Attachments, and then we will close here anchor tag. Okay. So now let's try to run this Power Automate flow and see it is working correctly or not. So our flow is saving now. Let's click on the test here manually. Let's click on the test. So let's say go to the Outlook. Let's say delete this attachment, and then let's restore this. Okay. So we'll receive the email, the same one. So we receive this email here. Now let's send one new email. So friends, you can see I just use your hi test one, given the name new email test, and just let's sending this email. So let's we go to our Power Automate flow and let's see our flow is running successfully or not. If you see, friends, our flow is run successfully. Let's we go to the Teams and see. Here you can see new email, the body we will receive, and the attachment with the proper naming. So let's we go and make it dynamic now. So let's I go and click on here edit. Now we will go and create here file. So for that purpose, let's use shares for the SharePoint. In the SharePoint, we have one action for the creation of the file. So let's use a create file action. Give the site address, Power Apps project, folder path is Outlook integration, Outlook attachment. Let's give the name. Whenever you click on the attachment name here from the dynamic content, it will go inside a loop. If you see, it will go in the loop. And let's we add the attachment content as well. Okay, content. So we using this variable to just take the value from outside from this. Okay, so then we will use one more time SharePoint. We need to create a shareable link for this file. So that's why purpose we have one action, create a sharing link for a file. So we'll use this action for the to create that link. Let's we use site address and library name one more time. Outlook attachment ID. Let's select the ID here from the dynamic content body item ID. The small ID you need to select it here. Then the scope we will select for the organization only. You can change it according to your needs, friends. Okay, then we will use your variable here. Okay, append to string variable. So we have two types of variable in the append to array and append to string. First we use the string, so that's why we go with the string value. Then let's use the name. Okay, and now let's provide the value here. Okay, so we need to create the HTML structure here. So that's why purpose we will simply give here herf the sharing link. Okay, then the name of the attachment from the Outlook, and then we will use here br tag. Okay, and if you want to make this bold, you can use the b tag as well for the bold. And if you want to see this in the preview, then you can use the iframe tag as well, friends, here. Okay, so you can view that in the preview. So now let's we go to the post message. Okay, and in the instead of this attachment, now we will simply use one enter. Okay, and select from the dynamic content where attachment here, friends, and let's click on the save. Okay, so this is invalid. Let's we go and see what is link type is required. We not selected link type, so link type is view and edit both. Okay, and now let's we try to save this. So now our Power Automate flow is saved. Let's click on the test and try to run this flow. For now, let's we select it manually, and in this time we will attach the multiple files, friend, here. Okay, so let's we go use the name. Okay, new attach main hi Sanika, and let's we insert attachment. So friends, you can see I have attached the two attachments, and let's click on the send here. Let's go to our Power Automate flow. First, let's see, email is received. Now our Power Automate flow will we receive the notification on Teams. Here you can see, friends, we receive both the files, and we can simply click on this and view this. And also our Power Automate flow is run successfully here. Okay, and here is our that attachment, friends. I hope you learn something new. Please subscribe to channel, and if you have any thoughts, please let me know in the comment box. Keep learning, keep growing, keep exploring. Have a nice day to all. Thank you, friends.